Hello, everybody. Okay, so welcome back to our Forex Trading for Beginner live session for today. My name is Leo and I remain your guide. Okay, so as I've promised from the earlier session, I said we are going to start taking the trade on our live account. Okay, so and we are here now. So let's get into the main business. Okay, just a moment, please. Okay, guys. So from our earlier class, I said we'll be making market analysis, okay, using the support and resistance, and then I'll be introducing you to how to draw the trend line, okay. So I want to make sure that my promise is kept, okay. So like I said, the support occurs where a downtrend is expected to pause due to a concentration of demand, okay. Sorry, guys. Just a moment, please. Okay, so let's continue. Okay, so I said resistance occur where an uptrend is expected to pause temporarily due to a concentration of supply. Okay, and then I said we're going to do this using our live chart, which is our BtcDana chart. Okay, so now I'm going to share my chart with you guys so that you can see how it is done properly. Okay. Just a moment. All right. Okay. I hope we can all see my chat here. Okay. So this is Euro JPY. Okay. Euro against Japanese yen. Okay. So this is what I want us to take a look at. Now, sorry, just a moment. Okay. Okay. So we are here. Now, to draw a zone, there must be something that is happening around that zone. You know, I said where a market temporarily stopped, okay, because there is a concentration of either a supply or a demand. Now let us look at this zone here. You see what happened here? Where every time the market touches this level, the market start to drop down. Okay, it's dropping down. Why is it dropping down? It's dropping down because there's a concentration of a supply around this area. Okay, the market was actually going up, but it fails to go above this line. Okay, so what I'd like to do now is draw, a box. I'm coming. Okay, so this is what I do. Okay, as we can all see. Now, you see this box here? This is signifying that all of my buying trade, all of the buying market, when they get to this point, they usually go back down. Okay, now let's look for where our demand zone is. I think I'm seeing an opportunity from this market. We are definitely going to buy this market because it's approaching a support zone. So this is our resistance zone. Now let's look for a support zone. So, okay. You see, we have a support zone down here. So let me just mark this out also. Okay. So we have another zone around this area. Okay. So now that we have these two lines, what is the market telling us? If you remember vividly, I explained in our earlier session that anytime the market is approaching here, it's approaching either the support or the resistance zone, you want to wait for the market to get to that zone. Okay, wait for the market to get to that point. You already know where your support and resistance zone is. Those are points where market are reversing. Okay, anytime market get to those points, they usually go back or they pause for a bit and then break it. Okay, look at this place. It fails to break. Look at this zone also. It failed to break. Okay, so now that I've marked it out, what I'm going to do is I'll be waiting for this market to get to this point. Okay, so whatever happens around here, I want to know if it's going to break it or if it's going to reverse back up. Okay, and from the looks of this market is definitely going to reverse back up. How do I know? Because if you go to your higher time frame, which is the 4 hours, just take note of everything that I'm doing. Okay, I was in 1 hour earlier, now I'm going to my 4 hour time frame. Now that I'm in my 4 hours, okay, it's still loading. So now that I'm in my 4 hours, you see that the market has been going up for a while. Okay, the market has been on bullish for a while. I remember I said bullish is for uptrend. Okay, so the market has been going up for a while. Now this market that is coming down, this is just like, if you remember, I said anytime there's a breakout, there's always a retest. Okay, there will be a retest where the market will come back to the previous loan, to the previous zone. Okay, when it gets to the previous zone, it's going to turn that zone into a support or a resistance before it keeps going back the same direction. Okay, so we already know now that the market is in uptrend direction, which means it's going up. So what we want to do now is we want this market to get to this point and continue to go back up. Like I said, how do I know that the market is going to continue to go up? Because the market here is an uptrend. So before I can decide that this market is going to come down, that is when this zone gets broken. Okay, in the forex market, we have highs and we have lows. Okay, so let me just draw this out for you guys to see. Okay, yes, this is it. Okay, so for you that has been asking a question about how can I trade, I don't know how to trade. This is for you. Please pay attention, guys. Pay attention. Okay. So now, until this market, if it fails this zone, okay, so let's assuming that this market comes down to this zone and it breaks it down. Okay. When it do breaks it and breaks this low, then the market is changing direction. That means we are now looking for an opportunity to sell. Okay. But as for now, the market has been going up. It's been going up. Now it hasn't broken any low. As far as it doesn't break any low, we are still on the uptrend. Okay. So now let's go back to our 1 hour time frame. Then I said, okay, before we go to the 1 hour time frame, let me quickly show you another thing, which is our trend line, because I promised to also introduce you to the trend line. So let's just do that. Okay. Now we have a trend line. This trend line, it also serves as a support and resistance. Okay, but in a more different way. Okay, in a different way. So now let me show you what a trend line is. For you to have a trend line, there must be a connection of previous zones. Okay, so what I mean by connection is, I want you to look at this. Look at this. You see this? Don't worry, I'm still going to show you the better view of it. So just manage this with me for now. Okay, look at this. So if you look at this area, we have a wick touching our trend line around this area. Okay, this market is an uptrend market. It was actually going up, but it reversed for a bit. Okay, so that point where it reversed, I marked it out. Okay, now when it's going again, trying to move up, it retested the zone again. So now that it retested it, it makes it a valid reversal point. Okay, so it's showing us a continuation of the trend, telling us, because this candle you are seeing here, you remember I said candles have different information with them. Okay, so every candle signifies an information. They are trying to tell you something. This is what is going to happen next in the market. So now what this candle is telling us now is that it's telling us that there's a rejection, a big rejection. We call this a big rejection, where you see a big candlestick. Remember I said a stick like this is called a candlestick or a shadow. Okay, so now that we have a candlestick with a small body, a very small body, it's telling us that there's a rejection here. And then the tendency of this market going long is very high. Okay, I hope we all understand. Okay, so I hope you guys are getting it. All right, okay, let's move further then. Now, like I said, this market is coming to this zone. Okay, it's coming to this zone. Now, when it gets to this zone, I want to place an order for a buy position because we are in the uptrend market. Now, my trend line here is even showing me that this is a confirmation. Okay, you know, I told you, I said, sorry, I think I just zoomed out. So that's why you are seeing it like this. So let me zoom in again. Let's go back. Let's go back. Go back to 1 hour. Okay. So we can see it better from even the 1 hour. Okay, okay, okay. Okay. So what is happening here right now is, you see this trend line here. Sorry. Okay. So you see this trend line here, this trend line that I've drawn, this trend line is confirming this zone for us. Okay. So trend line is also another way of confirming the trend of the market. So it's going to show you if your market is going to go up or is going to go down. Now that our trend line is facing up, it's telling us that we are still in the bullish market. Okay, guys. So now, like I said, we want our market, okay, we want it to get to this area before we place a buy trade. Okay. So while we are waiting for this, I think we can actually place an order. Okay, let's place the order down so it doesn't disturb us. Okay, so that we can move further. It's even a better way of, you know teaching you guys how to use the pending order. So before that, I want to show you something very, very, very important, because since we are going to be taking this trade live, this is just like, how do I put it, like Jara. Okay, so this is like Jara for for you guys. I said we are not going to be doing it here, that we are going to be placing those trade on the premium group, but I just want you guys to have a feel of it before we go into the premium. The next trade will be in the premium. Okay, so that is why I'm advising you guys to fund your account. Hey, fund your account so that you can make money with me. Okay, fund your account. Use that deposit in the chat room. Okay, you see a banner, deposit with benefit. So click on it and start depositing. Okay. Go and fund your account. Go and fund your account. I'm waiting for you. See, the market is still waiting for you. It will get to this point before the trade is executed. Okay, so we can actually place a pending order around this zone. Remember, I told you about pending order. So we can actually place a pending order around this zone. I think it will still take maybe about 30 to 1 hour before the order get executed. So before then, you can start funding your account right now. Okay, so let's go and place our pending order. Okay. Okay, so please wait. Before that, I want to share an important information, like I said. Okay. Okay, so for all that are planning to deposit into our trading account, okay, I figured that some of us are still having issues with, you know, the signal that we provide, okay, because I know some of us, we are still new to those kind of things. So I don't want us to have any issue, okay, while moving on, while moving ahead, rather. So this is how the signal is going to be looking like. Okay, this is how it's going to look like. You see this intraday trade signal. Then this is the pair we are trading. Okay, so those pairs, they are in your BtcDana applications. Okay, so just go to your. You see, this is GBP. This is Euro JPY that I want to trade right now. Okay, so let me show you the first screen where you can easily get your. Okay, so you see now, when I come to the market, you see, when I come to the market, those are the list of my favorite that I've listed. Okay, Those are my favorite lists. Okay, so if you want to do it now, if you want to search for any market, you come to this home page like this. Okay, on your BtcDana app, come to the home page. Sorry. Okay, so come to the home page like this. Okay, then you come to markets. Let's just close this. So you come to markets. Then you wait for the market to load. And then here you can search for any pair. Okay, any asset you want to trade at all, you can search for it here. You see, those are the popular pairs. Then we have the forex pairs, the crypto pairs, and the meta, the indices, okay, and so on. So now, um, the market I show you was under forex, which is euro. Now I can easily search for the pair, which is euro US, euro JPY. Okay, so this is euro JPY. This is Euro JPY. Now I click on the market. It's going to take me back to where we just left. Okay, so this is the Euro JPY. Okay, so now let's go back to my slide again. Okay, so you see, assuming I said I want to give a signal on Euro USD now. I hope you know how to search for Euro USD in your account also. Okay, so you just use the method I showed you just now. Okay, now when we want to place a trade, this is how you place a trade. I said buy at this so price. Okay, buy at this so price. What I mean by this buy at this price is this is a pending order. I'm going to show us what a pending order is. I'm going to make an example practically. Okay, so we understand how to place a pending order. Okay, so this is a pending order. If I say just buy, like if this price is not there, you are going to know. Okay, because I'm not going to include this price. I can just say buy. Okay, so when I just say buy without those prices, it means execute the trade instantly. So just go to your BtcDana app and then place a buy trade. Okay, but when you see something like this, it is a pending order, which means that you have to set an order in this price. So I hope we are all getting it. Okay, so we have what we call TPs, which is take profit, and we have SL, which is stop loss. Okay, now this TP means take profit. Then we have TP1 and TP2. What TP1 and TP2 means is, let's assume that you have a $10 account and you want to open a double position zero using a lot size of 0.01, for example. Okay, so when you place the two trade, you don't want both trade. You want the first one to give you a small profit, and then you want the second one to give you a much better profit. Okay, so in this case we set TP1, then we set TP2. Don't worry, I'm also going to show you how to set TP1 and TP2, okay, using two trade executions. Okay, and then we have the SL, which means stop loss. Now this stop loss is where you want your market to get to in case the market doesn't go the way we've analyzed. Okay, so if the market doesn't go our way, we don't want to lose all of our money. Okay, so we definitely want the market to get to a point and then it stops. So that's what we mean by our stop loss. Okay, and then again we have the intra-day trade and we have the scalping trade. So what this intraday trade means is a trade within the day. Okay, so like the Euro GBP, Euro JPY that we want to trade just now, that we are going to place a trade on later, is an intraday trade. Okay, so it's a trade that can be, when you execute such trade, it can take up to maybe 2 hours, 3 hours, or even 5 hours, 6 hours. The trade will still be running. Okay, those are trade within the day. Then we have a scalping trade. So the scalping trade is a trading style that specializes in small price change, and then you make a fast profit. Okay, so maybe you are on the 1 minute. 1 minute is very fast. The candles are forming every minute. Okay, the candles are forming every minute. So maybe in 5 minutes you want to make a double of your money in 5 minutes. Okay, so that is what we call by that's what we mean by scalping. Okay, so if we understand this concept now, I think we should go back to our screen and our BTC Dana app and place our trade. Okay, so we don't want that trade to pass us by, so we can just set a pending order while we continue our class. Okay, okay. So like I said, we are going to place a pending order now. Okay, before we place it, let me show you another thing that is very important to us. Okay, so I hope you guys understand what support and resistance means now. Okay, so we are setting our support zone around this area. Okay, okay, so this is the zone we are waiting for our market to get to before we place any trade. Okay, okay. So let me, since it's a pending order, we need these numbers. Okay, so these are what we use for our pending orders. Remember, I told you that it's an order that is not yet executed. So we want the market to get to these prices. Okay, we want it to get to this price before the order get executed. So, and this is the box where we want the market to get to. Okay, so we want our market to get to this point. Now, what is the price around this area? So let's use our crosshair. Okay. Sorry, let me just select the crosshair. Okay. So our stop loss will be below this line so that we don't get taken out. Okay, so I want to place an order right now, a pending order. So we have to do that by exiting the horizontal. Okay, so now let's place a buy order. Now, I hope you are seeing what I'm doing. Okay, now my position where I'm supposed to place my trade is opened. Okay, even for you that is using demo for now, you can also place this trade. Okay, it is important. So it's not just for people that have money in their account, but I would advise you to fund your account. Okay, fund your live account so that you have the opportunity to also make money with us. Okay, okay, so I'm going to use the smallest lot size. Okay, because I'm trying to protect my capital. Okay, so I'm going to use the smallest lot size. What I mean by smallest lot size is the micro lot size, which is the smallest. Like, I don't want to risk too much. Okay, imagine me, I'm having up to maybe $100 and I'm using 0.01. Okay, so if you have around $10, $15, $20, I will advise you to use a small lot size like this. Okay, so it's a way of protecting your account so that you don't get it blown out with just one trade. Okay, so now you want to edit this number because it's a pending order. We want our market to get to the price we labeled earlier with that box. Okay, sorry guys, just a moment. Okay, so I want my price to get to come in. So I want it to get to 159. Sorry, just a moment. Point 02. 00. Sorry. So, okay, guys. Sorry. We are back online now. Okay, so anytime I sent a signal to the group, which is our premium group, for you that have already made a deposit into your BtcDana trading app. So this is how you are going to enter it. Okay, so take for example, I place a price tag at where I want our market to get executed from. So this is where you are going to enter the price. Okay, and then the TP and stop loss. This is how you are going to enter it. Okay, we have the TP. Okay, so about the TP1 and the TP2, this is the TP1. Okay, this is the TP1. Why is this a TP1? Because this is my first trade. So I can decide to place another trade and then place another price level on it and make it a TP2. Okay, so with this one, I'm going long, but I'm not going too long. So I want the price to get to a point and then give me the profit. Then I can set another one that will go above that point. Okay, then I'll set the TP ahead of this one. Okay, now this TP is 159.020. So I might decide to add another TP on my second TP, which is my second trade. This is my first trade. So if I'm making a pending order for another trade right now, it's going to be another TP. And that TP will be higher than this. Okay, so that is what TP1 and TP2 means. It doesn't really matter. You can stick to TP1 if you don't want to use TP2, or you can just open a position and place it on TP2. Okay, it just depends on how long you want to go. But I'll advise that anytime you see a TP1 or TP2, stick to TP1. Okay, so let's continue. Now that I've set my stop loss and take profit, let's buy. Remember, it's a pending order, so it will get to that point before our order can be executed. Okay, so now if we check the order, sorry. Okay, so if you come to your order, then come to your pending order, you see, we already placed a buy trade, okay, with pending order. Okay, so when the market gets to this point, this price point, is going to start buying. Okay, so I hope we understand what we've done here. So now let's go to the market that we just placed a pending order on. You know, like I said, if you can't find your pair, just come to this search here and search the name. So our pair is Euro JPY. Okay, so this is Euro JPY. Now I click on it and it's going to take me straight to the market. Now I want to place my screen on the vertical, okay, so that I can see my chart much better. So whenever you come to the chart like this, it will always be on 1 minute. Okay, so 1 minute is for scalpers. Okay, but as a beginner, I wouldn't advise you to go to the 1 minute. So you want to go to a higher time frame. Okay, so you want to go to time frames like 30 minutes, 1 hour, or even the 4 hour. Okay, so let us stay at 30 minutes for now, since we've already placed our pending order. So I hope you guys remember why I placed the order around this area, because I said the market will get to this point before it start to go back up. Okay, so I don't want to place a trade around here. Why? Because this is also a retest, but the market actually broke because this is an uptrend. The market broke out from this zone, but it hasn't retested it before. Okay, so this you can call this a strong zone. Okay, our support and resistance, you can call this a strong support, and this is a strong resistance. Okay, why? Because price has been touching it for a long time. Look at it. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It doesn't matter if it broke above like this. Okay, drawing a level is not a straight line. When you want to draw a level, you are not drawing it in a straight line. You are drawing it, it's a level. So you are giving it, a much better space so that you can see how far the market has been doing. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. I don't know why my chat keeps stopping. Okay. So my screen is refreshed down. Now let's go back to our chart. Okay. So let's go back to our 30 minutes. So you see the market is still going down. You see, this is a minor zone. Okay. So this has just gotten down to this point just once. So we want a zone where the market has rejected many times, and where we drew the our previous support, we can see the market has rejected the zone many times, and even our resistance here, the market has rejected here many times. Okay. So those are the um, zones that you want to place your trade from, not the other way around. Okay. So our trade is going to get executed in no time. We took the trade from around this area. I hope you guys understand why we took the trade from here. We took it because look at market has been jogging around this zone for a long time. This is the 1 hour time frame. So this market has been moving around here, around this zone for more than 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 hours. Okay. For good 10 hours, the market has been rolling around that zone. So that is why we are placing our support around this zone. Okay. Remember what I said. Please, it's very important. So anytime you are trading, always make sure that you are drawing out your support and resistance zone. And what are the support and resistance zone? Zones that has been rejected severally. They are your support or resistance zone. Okay. The market has been rejecting this zone for a short while now. The market has been rejecting this zone also for some times. So assuming we got into this market earlier where we saw this, we would have sold from this zone, okay, and get to this point. But since we didn't get the chance, at least we got the chance of going in from this zone, okay? It doesn't matter if you don't have if you haven't found your real account for now, okay? So you can just use your demo account and take the trade. Okay, let me just show you. Let me show you the trade that I took just now. So in case you didn't get the chance to enter it when I was placing it on my own. Okay. Remember, it's a buy limit. So let me just share my screen with you guys. Okay. So this is the signal that I've dropped just now. And I hope you remember how I placed the trade. Okay. So go back to your home and click on buy. Okay. So when you click on buy, it will bring, sorry, just a moment, please. Okay. So when you get to your, sorry, just a moment. Okay. So as I've explained earlier, in your home page, your BtcDana app homepage, go to market, okay? So when you get to market, search for the pair that you see here, the one that I'm trading right now, the one that I've set a buy limit on, okay? You see, this is it, Euro JPY, okay? A buy limit, buy limit. Look at the buy limit here, buy limit. And I've set the price that I want it to start executing my buy from. Okay, so this is the price. Now, when you go to your home screen on your BtcDana app, your home screen, go to market, you see the option of market in your home screen. Yeah, the second option is your market. Click on the market. Now, search for Euro JPY. Okay, in your market, search for Euro JPY. Now, click on the Euro JPY. Then it's going to take you straight to your Euro JPY chart. Okay, so when you are in the chart, you want to place a buy. So what you do now is you click on buy. So when you click on buy, it's going to display a box for you. That box, you see a position just on the box, just above, yeah, on top of it, you see position, then you see pending order. So this trade that we took just now is a pending order. Okay, because our class might be over before the trade get executed. Okay, so that's why I'm leaving it at a pending order. I want the market to get executed when it gets to the price point. Okay, this price point that you are seeing here. Okay, this price point. So now click on the pending order. So when you click on the pending order, that place where it writes enter price, enter this price. Okay, enter this price. This is for those of us for those of us that just joined and we didn't get the opportunity, or you didn't see when I placed the market earlier. Okay, so this is your chance. Place this trade. Now, if you are done with entering the price, you see where it wrote SL/TP, SL/TP. Okay, so click on the button beside it. Click on it, then it will display the SL and your TP. Okay, so the plus button in the TP, the plus button, click on the plus button and enter this. Okay, enter this. Then the SL, after entering the TP, the SL, also click the plus button and enter this. Okay, so once you are done, that is all. All you have to do is just wait for the market to get executed. Okay, guys, so I think we have to stop here for today and we will continue tomorrow. Okay, so but please, before we go, don't forget to deposit at least $15 into your BTC trading account for you to be qualified to get into the premium group. Okay, so this type of trade that will just drop right now, we'll be dropping it in the premium group every time. Okay, so we could drop up to maybe 3 or 4 signals per day. Okay, so even with $15, you can make around $5 to $10 per day. Isn't that one no make sense? So it makes sense to me, and I think it makes sense to you too. Okay, so deposit at least $15 to get into the group, then deposit up to $200 to get into the master group. Now, the master group, the benefit of the master group is you get a private one-on-one session with me, a 1 hour session, a Zoom session with me, okay, where we'll be discussing about how to trade the financial market. Okay, so if you have any problem, you can always contact us, contact me, and I'll guide you through whatever it is that you need. So please, before our next class, make sure that you deposit. Deposit $15. You can start deposit using the banner below. Okay, so use the banner and deposit on your BtcDana application. Okay, so with that said, we are ending our live session here today. So I'll see you guys again tomorrow. Okay, take it same time tomorrow. But if the time is going to change, we are going to communicate it on the group so that we will be notified and we'll get prepared. Okay, but before then, please make sure that your account is ready. Okay, so if there's nothing else, I think we are done for today. Bye for now.